Put your fucking dukes up, the fight's on. We can't let bygones be bygones. Turn my mic on so I can keep the lights on. It's gonna be one of them videos, man. Let's go. I never thought I would say this, but I have been a snob. I have been a retro vintage snob because I've been getting familiar with the new MPC workflow. I've been working with the MPC 3.0 here on my MPC Live, and I'm blown away. I got myself trapped into this mindset that anything vintage or original automatically means it's better. And that's a dangerous mindset to have because you box yourself in and you close yourself off to different possibilities. So we're gonna play around with this sample that I found on this record that I recently picked up. We're gonna play around with it on the MPC 60 just to see the workflow. Then we're gonna sample it into the MPC Live, see how that workflow is, see all the different possibilities and things you can do with the modern machines. So let's have some fun. Woo! Yeah, so I'm loving how these flutes and these string instruments are sounding, and I think I can chop them up in a unique way and make something cool. So let's get it. Yeah. So as you can see, it can get really tedious when you're trying to really break down a sample and find that perfect chop. Don't get me wrong, it's fun when you want to vibe and meditate and chill and have a good time, but I'm ready for a new era. I'm stepping to the dark side. MPC 3.0. Let's do it. All I've done so far is just load in a couple of drum samples. Now already what I love about this is compared to the MPC 60, you basically have an infinite time to sample. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this at a minute. So instead of sampling chops, now I can get the whole sample and then cut it up and sample it, chop it from there. Okay. Now I saw this technique where you can literally just let the sample play and then you can tap and create your chops like that. So I wanna try that. Yeah. All right, y'all, so I got a few chops going. Let's go ahead and start tweaking this. So I'm gonna actually tune this sample down. Let's see, let's go 3. Hey. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna start off with the drums just to give me a nice little feel so I can fill out that sample a little bit better. Now that our drums are in there, this sample should start making a lot more sense. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh. Hold on, wait. We gotta take the Mr. Rogers sweater off real quick. Wait, I'll be right back. Hold up. I was trying to keep it professional, and Bob James wanted to come through with the heat. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Let's go. And now I want to see if I can make sense of the other half of that sample. It had a saxophone part, and let me see if I can work that in. All right, so I have this bass that I sampled in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a key group. So I'm gonna go new track, key group. So that way I can play that with the keys over here. So now what I want to do is I want to make a new track. I'm going to hit MIDI. And what I want to do now is bring in my synthesizers to fill this idea out a little bit. I already have my routing hooked up. I'm going to go MIDI out A. And I want to go to my Prophet 5. And that's on channel 2. And here's what we got. And so it's a cool little weird sound. I'm going to lay that in there. All right, y'all, so I was sitting here trying to think of what else to add to this beat, and I think it's pretty much done. Sometimes you gotta know when not to add too much, and for a boom bap record, I think it's pretty much done. It's solid. Let's listen to it in its full context. I got a little intro queued up, so let's check it out. In the comments, let me know what you thought about the comparison and what's your workflow. Do you have an MPC? Do you use FL Studio or DAW? Myself, I don't like creating sitting there on the mouse. I like to turn knobs. I like to press buttons. Sitting there on the mouse just makes me feel like, I don't know, I'm in an office somewhere. Obviously, you gotta get your music to a DAW eventually, but when I'm in that creative state, I love just sitting here, you know, banging out on the pads, turning the knobs, hitting the buttons. It just feels so much more interactive. It gets your mind working, and so that's what I like. But let me know what you guys like. Again, thank you guys for hanging with me. Until next time, peace.